Hello Mouses! Well, on a day where the BBC News website's headline is "Captain of a cruise liner that crashed went off course," I think we can all agree that this is a slow news day. Surely it's obvious to even the biggest of morons that a sailing ship that crashes into an island has not been on the correct course. I mean, who goes out there and plots a course saying, "I think today we'll sail through that guy's house"? It just doesn't make sense. Of course he was off course. Because let's face it, if he wasn't, then someone moved an island and he didn't get the memo. So there's that, but that's not really what I was here to talk about. Because another thing that shows that it's a slow news day is that the BBC is currently running a "What Will Life Be Like in 100 Years' Time" article on its main news website. A BBC News reader called Game Over suggests that by the year 2012 we will eventually need immortal humans. This isn't a new idea by any stretch of the imagination, but it did get me thinking about what immortality actually means in this day and age. While I'm sure it's the goal of many people to live forever, it does bring with it certain ecological, economic and social consequences, which I'd like to talk to you about briefly now. For one, we're already seeing the consequences of an ageing population. Look around you now and you'll find that the majority of wealth in the world is being condensed into the pockets of very few old people. If the population becomes immortal, this problem will only get worse. All the possessions you have right now will remain yours for all eternity. All the heirlooms that would normally have passed on from one generation to another will cease to get passed on. Unless a person specifically decides to give away certain items that are currently in their possession, they will just sit there and it will continue to be yours. The house that you own at the moment that you plan to give to your children, well, you'll still need that because you're going to be living somewhere, aren't you? So, soon all the resources that we have on the planet that haven't already been used up to manufacture goods will be used up to manufacture goods for the people that have come along after the immortal people have arrived. Because all the previous generations are still there and still using everything that they've got. Let's put it simply. Capitalism is a death-based economy. It ceases to function when people stop dying because wealth can't then move on as it needs to in order for capitalism to work properly. If you create immortality, you guarantee a fundamental shift in society, Western society specifically, but it's branching out into the whole of the world. And if you want to have a nice ending to this particular story, you better bring along the post-needs economy pretty damn quick, because an immortal society requires infinite resources if it's going to continue to function in an ordered way, without anarchy and war, continuous war coming about as a result of those who have everything wanting to keep it from those who have nothing. So on that lovely note, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.